What do you think? You think I'm ready for the new Krimson's Corner? Welcome to Krimson's Corner. Hey everyone, welcome to the start of a brand new chapter here on Krimson's Corner. It's currently October the 8th here on Wednesday. Man, this has been a long time coming. I've been waiting for this for so long and I'm ready for this to begin. But here we are, finally, day one of a brand new chapter. It's been a long road here. I wanted to originally start off back in January of this year, but a lot has happened since then. Between financial issues, car situations, not to mention my shoulder, which I will get into that story here in a second. But first off, you know, finances have not been great as usual. That seems to be a running gag here on Krimson's Corner. Also, the vehicle that I had, which was Nissan Rogue, I was paying for, unfortunately kaput, so I had to get another vehicle, which put off things a little more. And then the creme de la creme thing to happen, I injured my shoulder. And if you've been keeping up with the updates up to now, you'll know that I injured my shoulder while out on delivery, and as a result it became a frozen shoulder. So I've had to take care of that, which is, at first off, I had to find a way to pay for being able to have that done. And then finally, when I did get a chance to see an orthopedic doctor, he's put me on a regimen of physical therapy, which I've been doing up to this point. And so far, it's been okay. It's been working. It's been progressing. Before, I could not lift my arm where I can now. I can lift my arm to here, right here, and up to here and here. I couldn't even do that. So it's definitely been an improvement, but you know what? I've been through enough physical therapy and I finally got my shots done that I wanted to get done for the very first episode, which obviously y'all have already seen at this point. Well, for those who have been keeping up anyways. But I've also been, of course, working on a series called The Road Through Hell on the Path to Recovery, which obviously documents my journey of recovering my shoulder. So I hope you've been keeping up. Well, I hope you will be keeping up with that, I should say. Because right now, I think I'm on part 8. Yeah, I'm working on part 8 right now, so there's 7 parts already before that. But it's been documenting the journey, as I said, and what I've had to do so far to get this shoulder back to 100%. And man, I'm just so glad I'm finally at this point. So today, what we're going to do, I should say, is we're going to go out and we're going to do some delivering. That's really going to be the focus of day one. I don't know how much footage, because obviously this is afternoon now, and as it gets later, it's going to get darker, so I don't know how good the actual video quality is going to be, so I don't know how much I can use. But we will see. We're going to find out. We're going to try to do as much as we can today on this day one. I just wanted to get this out here. Finally, one day of the life of Krimson back on Krimson's Corner. Yes, we're finally here. Anyways, I'm gonna get my stuff, we're gonna get in the car, and we're gonna head to Raleigh. Woohoo! Road trip on the first day. Just the way I like things here on Krimson's Corner. So come on and join me, and let's make some money today. Almost in Raleigh now, and I want to let you know exactly what I'm trying to accomplish today. My main goal is to get $200, which I don't think is going to happen for the fact it being Wednesday for one, and also starting off almost at 6:30. But that's what I'm trying to get, hopefully more, so I can make up for some that I missed earlier this week. But I don't even think that's going to happen. We're going to try our best though today. Mainly what we're trying for is rent, as well as for a little bit towards cell phone and grocery, a little bit towards groceries, obviously for gas, and some to savings. That's the main part of what we're trying to get. Other stuff I won't even get into because I don't even think we're going to get to it anyways. We'll try again another day, but we're gonna, like I said, we're just gonna do what we can. But we got a little ways to go, and there's that sun again. Woo! So, all right, I'll catch you when we're in Raleigh, and let's see what we can make, right? All right, got our first order for the night from DoorDash. It's a Smithfield chicken and barbecue for $8 for 5.7 miles. I'm already at the restaurant, so all we got to do is pick this up and then drop it off. So, number one in the books. Yes, ready to make that money.
How are you?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
Oh, doing fine.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Not a problem.
All right.
You have a good day.
All right.
All right, first delivery down in the books. Now we're just waiting for our next order, and as you can see, we're losing light quickly here. So it's gonna be dark before you know it, but hopefully we'll get another order here. It's the only bad thing, I think it's gonna be a big wait between orders, but I guess we'll see. Maybe I gotta make a U-turn to get back to the area I was in, where it seemed to be more busy at anyways. So, guess we just gotta wait for the next order. Well, we didn't even make it out of the neighborhood. Got a Grubhub order now for $9.45 for 10.6 miles. So we're heading off now the tropical smoothie and pick up this order and continue making that money. I like that. I like getting one order after another. That's what makes the night really productive.
Turn left onto South Smithfield Road.
Got the order picked up from Tropical Smoothie. Had a little bit of difficulty finding it. I've never been to this particular location, so it was a little new to me. But now I've got 6.1 miles to drive to the customer, and it's going to be in Wendell. So we're going to be leaving the area that I was in, which was Nightdale. So as always, it's always an adventure when I go out on deliveries. You never know where I'm going to end up. But let's get this one delivered, and let's see if we can get some more. Alright, just delivered our second order for the night. And yeah, just waiting for another order, even though I did get a couple of offers from Uber Eats, but they were terrible as could be, man. Like low amount of money for the amount of miles they were offering. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. It just didn't make any sense. So I'm about to head back to Nightdale unless I get another offer here, because I'm in Wendell, like I said earlier. Hopefully I'll get something soon. But so far I haven't got exactly the first goal that I'm going for. Right now I'm trying to get the gas money together right now. I think I'm like $20 off from that. I think. I'll have to check to make sure. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna do better than that. But it's a long night ahead of us, so we'll see what goes on. Anyways, I'll get back to you when I got another offer. Not as soon as I asked, I got. Just as I stopped recording, I got another order for Uber Eats for Culver's in Wendell. It was a $17 and change. I didn't get a screenshot for that one, but I will show you the end results of that up here. So, but it was like 17 and some change for 17 and some change miles. I know a lot of people will be like, well, $1 per mile. Oh, you really want to go for more than that, but I'm kind of realistic in the market I am in, and I know sometimes you can't get those $2 or $3 a mile kind of orders. I wish I could get them, but with the way things are going these days, sometimes you got to take what you can get. But I still have standards that I maintain. Anyways, we're gonna go in here and pick up this order because we're actually at the restaurant now, and then we're gonna drop it off, and we're almost gonna have the right amount we need for gas. I think it's just like a couple of dollars shy, so woohoo! Almost at the first goal. Woohoo! Yes! Legitimate order. Man, I always worry about orders like that. Whenever they get that high in pay, it's usually mean that somebody's either picked it up already or the restaurant's closed. So I was kind of a little bit concerned about that, but it's a legit order, $17 and some change. So now we got to deliver to the customer, and let's see, we've got 12.1 miles to go to get to the customer. I'm supposed to be meeting them outside, but they also have where you can get inside the building, so I don't know exactly which one they're gonna do, so I guess we'll find out. But yeah, we're gonna head to the customer now and drop this one off and keep on making that money. Let's hope we keep on getting orders like that. That's awesome. $17. Woo! Maybe less mileage though. Caroline? Yeah. All right. First off, drinks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Car didn't want you to have the food.
Right.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then here's this for you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
You have a good night. All right, another delivery in the books, and yes, she was just coming outside as I was pulling up, so perfect timing. Plus, got a $5 tip. Hold on, gotta show you the big $5 tip. We got a $5 tip. See if you can see that. Focus in on the 5, please. Thank you very much. $5 tip. So, got some cash with that. While we were on the way here, though, we picked up another order. I didn't get a screenshot of it again, so I'll have to do it at the end. But it was like $7 and some change for 3 miles and some change. Let's see. Get back here. Forgot to confirm that order. For Starbucks. So we're gonna head to Starbucks, which is kind of unusual for 8 o'clock at night kind of order, but all right, we'll head on over there, pick that up, and drop it off for another $7, and I believe that'll be enough to deal with the gas situation. So doing pretty all right now. Still need some more $17 orders though. That's just the way I like it, in and out. So it was pretty simple, and it was a legit order once again, because once again, like I said, I don't trust orders, especially if the money is more than the miles. I get a little worried about that with Uber Eats, but so far so good, man. So now we've got, what, 2.2 miles to our customer. Apparently we're going into some kind of business. Leave at door, please, thank you, or meet at door. What? I hate when they do that. They say, meet at door, but then leave at door. You can't do both. Swear, customers. All right, ugh. Anyways, we better get going so we can drop this order off so we can make some more money. Need all the money I can get tonight. All right, just dropped off that order, and officially we've hit our first goal of gas today. Now we got another order for Lemongrass Thai Restaurant for $13.09 for 18.3 miles. Now, I know some might say that's a lot of miles for the money, but like I said before, sometimes you got to take those kind of orders, at least in my market anyways. Maybe in other markets it might be different, but mine, you know, this is what's worked for me. Anyways, we're gonna head there now, hopefully pick up this order and not have any issues with it, and continue making that money. For matter of fact, this should knock off another goal, which will be my savings. So yes, and we'll start working on another goal after that. Hopefully we can keep this momentum up. And like I said though, I don't think we're gonna make exactly what I need tonight, but like I said, we're gonna try to do as best as we can. Anyways, let's get going. Well, we're doing good tonight. It's like every restaurant, we're just in and out. And we're just getting out of Lemongrass Thai Restaurant. And I was like, as soon as I got there, I asked for the name, and boom, got the order. So another $13 about to be added to my pot here. And we got like, what, 14.4 miles to go. We're going back to Nightdale, apparently. So that's good. We're going back to home base. Anyways, we're going to get this order dropped off so we can add some more money and, like I said, knock off another goal for savings, so we now definitely have that, and we'll be working on groceries next, which is $25 altogether, but some of that's already going to be taken down because of this. So let's go make that money. All right, dropped off that order here in Nightdale, and officially I'm done with savings for tonight. And also I've got about almost half of what I need for groceries, just cutting back on the apps right now, so I'll have opportunities everywhere. Cutting on DoorDash, gonna cut on Grubhub, of course Uber Eats is already on. And there we go. We're back online. Oh, I got an order. I can take that. It's $10 for 15.9 miles from IHOP. Taking a picture of that for y'all so y'all can see it. And we're going to accept that once it lets me. Get on my way. All right, we got our next order. We're going IHOP. Woo! Let's keep this ball rolling. Once again, another easy pickup. Just went right in, picked it right on up, and out the door, man. I like these kind of nights. I need more of these. So another 10 bucks, and we are now like $4 and some change away from taking care of the grocery money stuff. Then it's moving on the cell phone, which realistically it's not for the cell phone because I've already paid it, but I had to use what I had put down for rent money to do that, so I got to pay it back to rent. So that's what I'm going to be doing for after the groceries, which pretty much the next order is going to start on that. And then after that, only the $100 in rent that I actually want to get for rent. So we're getting there. Like I said, I still don't think we're going to make it. It's 9:25 p.m. right now, and I know it's going to start slowing down before long, even for a Wednesday. Anyways, we need to get this order delivered so we can make some more money. So let's get going. Okay, no.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Y'all have a good night. All right, another one dropped off and more money in the bank. So we're almost now got our grocery money that we're trying to save up for the day. And now we're heading out. Hopefully going to be getting another order soon. I got to cut back on Uber Eats and Grubhub, but I'm downtown Raleigh, so it's kind of hard to do all this stuff at once. Let's see, now I might be able to cutting on Uber Eats. Uber Eats is on, and now cutting on Grubhub. We're gonna head back. I think we're gonna head towards Korner because I think we're closer to Korner right now. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna head to Korner. Oh, no, that's crap order. Yeah, one of those match orders of Uber Eats where you don't get the offer directly. It's offered to everyone, so you have to rush to get it, and it was only like $6 and some change for 10 miles. Like, nah, I don't think so. That's not worth it. Hate those kind of orders. Yeah, we're downtown though. Yay! It's been a little while since I've been down here. All right, I'll get back with you when I got another order. And hopefully we'll continue making more money here tonight on Krimson's Korner. Well, we got our next order for DoorDash for a restaurant called Kickback Jack's. It was a $7 order. I didn't get the screenshot. I'm gonna have to do it once again like I did before. For 8 and so many miles. So it's not a big order, but you know, every little bit counts. For matter of fact, this will be enough to knock off grocery officially. So I'll be starting on cell phone with this also. So we're getting there, man. We are getting there. Still a long ways to go. I mean, still the big 100 to get, and I still got to get $38, and it's currently $9.57 right now. So, yay! All right, let's go deliver this and keep on making that money. Slowly but surely. All right, let's deliver this order. All right, there we go. Another order down. All right, dropped off another order. Oh, already getting a buzz for another one. No, I don't do 2 orders for less than $10. So that was for DoorDash, $8.25 for 9 point something miles for two orders. No, I don't think so. But yeah, we dropped off that order now, and we're officially working on the cell phone bill now, or paying back what I borrowed for the cell phone bill anyways. So anyways, we're now in Garner, so we're gonna head closer to places like Denny's and whatnot. No, I'm not gonna take that one either. All right, I'll get back to you when I got another offer. All right, let's make that money. Woo! All right, we got our next order. We're going to, well, we're here now, Taco Bell. It's I didn't get a screenshot. I'm bad with this. You'll have to you know, be patient with me. I'm getting back into the whole vlogging thing, but it's a $9 and some change order for Taco Bell for like 7 and something miles. I'll try to get a screenshot of it. It's a Grubhub order. So, oh man, we're doing this. We're getting it done. This will definitely help towards paying back the money that I use for cell phone. Anyways, let me go pick up this order so I can deliver it and yeah, collect that $9 and change.
How's it going?
Going all right? How about yourself?
Doing good.
What?
02.
02?
Yeah.
Continue. That's it. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great day, man.
You too. Well, I'm glad the guy came out to the door. It was one of those Grubhub orders that requires a PIN code, but it's supposed to be a leave at door. I think that's the stupidest thing that Grubhub has ever done, is doing a PIN code when you have to leave it at the door. I mean, that's the whole point, is to leave it at the door and take the picture and be about your business. But instead, you know, you have to bother the person, especially if they don't know, and get them to give you a code. See, Uber Eats and DoorDash don't do that mess. They only do PIN codes for hand it to me, which makes a lot more sense. I'm not gonna gripe too much on it. I've been griping on it in my mind for freaking weeks now. And Grubhub's just getting worse and worse with it. But at least, like I said, the guy came out. He was already ready. He had a number just like that. And we got it all taken care of. And another $9.66 into the account. And now we're looking for more orders. Hopefully we'll get one soon, but you never know. Oh, ugh, $5 for 6 miles. No, we're not doing that. Always the bad ones online when we're on camera. Well, I'll get back to you when I got another order, all right? All right, we just picked up our next order. It was an Uber Eats order. It was like $8 and some change for 8 miles and some change. So once again, just building up those funds slowly but surely. It'll knock us down to about $17 needed for the cell phone stuff that I wanted to save up for this go round. So not too much further to go, but still that 100. Yeah, I really don't see that happening. It's 11:01 right now at night, so I may be out here for another 3 to 4 hours. Trying not to stay out too late because I got a physical therapy appointment in the morning, so I gotta do what I can. Anyways, we're gonna go deliver this and go make some more money. Hey.
Hey, I'm gonna step out. I got
Right.
look.
No problem. Oh.
Okay. Stay back. Boy. Hard-headed.
There you go, and
Okay. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Have a great one.
You too. Alright, well, we just dropped off that order for Pizza Hut. Now we're already heading for another one for Wendy's. I don't know the exact amount for how much was offered or the mileage. I sort of just accepted it. I mean, I know it was decent enough for me to accept it, but I got to get better at doing that. Recording taking the basically doing the screenshot of all my orders. I got to get better at that. It's been a while since I've done this whole vlogging thing, so cut me a little slack. Right now I'm heading to Wendy's to pick up this order. Gonna have to go through the drive-thru, unfortunately, but it is what it is, and hopefully we can continue making this money tonight, man. We're doing good. We're doing good. I mean, under the circumstances, we're doing good. We're not doing good overall, but for the circumstances, definitely. All right, we're about to pull in Wendy's here, so I'll be back with you in a little bit. Oh man, another delivery done, and it was $11 order. I think it was for 14 or 15 miles, but anyways, it's delivered now, and we're down to like $6 more needed for the cell phone aspect, and then we start on the rent. And I am already tired, and I'm feeling a little pain right now in my shoulder, so definitely starting to feel it. But we're going to continue on, pushing on, trying to make that money and see what we can get. Anyways, I'll get back with you when I get another order. Until then, catch you in a bit. Well, picking up yet another order, this time for DoorDash at Sheets. It was $8.75 for 11.5 miles, and I've already picked up the order from Sheets, as you see back there. So we're about to head off and deliver this order, and I am tired, to be totally honest with you. My battery ran out on my regular camera, so now I'm down to phone. So yay. Won't run out of battery here because I got a charger for the phone. Just don't have one for the camera. I have the wire, but not with me, unfortunately. So like I said, still getting used to this whole thing of doing vlogging again. So it's a process. Anyways, we're gonna go deliver this order and keep on going before I run out of energy. Oh man. All right, let's get going. Hey.
Thank you. Have a good night, brother.
You too. All right, another order delivered, and man, it is wearing on me thin right now. Just, I'm ready to go to sleep already, and it's still only 12:23, so I still got a few hours to go. How much more can I deal with? Ooh, that was a terrible Grubhub order. No, I don't want that one. I said, no, I don't want it. The order's just too low. Gotta love those crappy orders. We're getting through this though, slowly but surely. It's like, I'm probably gonna head home a little early anyways, because once again because of the physical therapy appointment. Let's see what we got here. DoorDash, what are you gonna offer me? $6.50 for two orders. Yeah, I don't think so. That's horrible, man. So you're talking about $3.25 per order? Nah, I don't think so. Hush up, DoorDash. Man. Grubhub. Let's see what Grubhub's got me now. Well, the orders are definitely coming in. Oh. Nope, I'm not gonna do that one either. Alright, back to DoorDash. Ooh, okay, I can do that. $9 and for 10.8 miles from Carolina Ale House on DoorDash. We'll accept that as soon as we take a picture. Alright, we got our next order. So, heading off to Carolina Ale House now. Alright, we got the order from Carolina Ale House. Now we're heading back up the close to downtown Raleigh again. So we're about to add another $9 into the pot. It'll bring us down on rent money wise to $89 out of the 100. So yeah, no way I'm getting $89 for this night's over with. It's what, $12.37 now. Even at $20 an hour, which is usually an good average. Yeah, I would have to work until 5 o'clock in the morning. Nah. Not doing that. Now when I got to do physical therapy in the morning. Alright, let's go deliver this order and see what else we can get into. Alright, dropped off that Carolina Ale House order and already got another one from Uber Eats. It's $13.07 order for 17.6 miles from Wings over Raleigh. So we're heading downtown definitely for this one. Oh, between me yawning like that and my shoulder starting to bother me a bit, yeah, I don't know how much more I can do. So right now it's like 12:59. I'm trying to hold in there until about 3 o'clock, but yeah. Wearing thin, let's put it that way. So let's go pick up this other order, and that'll knock rent down to the 70s, so yay for that. But I'd love to at least knock it down to 50, but I don't even see I'm going to do that. We'll see. All right, let's go pick up that other order. Well, that was a new one. That order I had for $13 just poof disappeared, saying that it was because of my inactivity. I was heading towards the freaking place. What the hell, man, Uber Eats? I swear these apps can get really crabby, man. I mean, I was heading there, so I don't know what they were talking about. And the sad thing is, there was an add-on for about another $9, and then as soon as I accept that, poof, they're both gone. Like I was going to make $22 on that one. But now I got a $16 McDonald's order. Hopefully, the same thing won't happen there. For like 16 miles. What a freaking night. Just nonsense you have to deal with out here on the road. I'm telling you. Well, I think I found the bad part about this particular order I'm on right now. The drive-through just doesn't seem to be moving. It's like moved one car in like 15 minutes. So yay. Sad because this is a $16 order. That's why I don't want to give it up. I mean, if it was less, I probably would just said to hell with it and moved on, but yeah. I'm sleepy as can be. It's getting harder and harder to keep my eyes open, so at some point I'm gonna have to call it quits. I'm just trying to get this one order at least. Things you have to do, right, to make money. Come on, Krimson. You can keep yourself awake. Come on. Oh, let this whole thing hurry up. Alright, well, we're officially calling it a wrap tonight. I'm just too tired to continue. I ended up kind of dozing off here in the parking lot while waiting for a good order, and it's like, I just can't do it no more. Not to mention my shoulder's still bothering me. So, I decided while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and give exactly what I made tonight and what the stats are and all. So tonight ended up making $42.78 on DoorDash. I made $70.10 on Uber Eats, and I made $19.11 on Grubhub, and a total of $131.99. Definitely not great, but also you got to minus the fees off of that because I cashed everything out on that night. So it's $1.99 for DoorDash, $1.25 for Uber Eats, and 50 cents for Grubhub, for a total of $128.25 is what I made tonight. And so didn't really put a dent as much as I'd like into the rent portion, but you know, it is what it is. But mileage wise, we did 163.9 miles, so that's also not the best in the world, but at least I did do something tonight, so I'm glad for that. Anyways, I'm ready to go home, so I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight, because I gotta eat something before I go to bed. But yeah, I guess on this note, let's just go home and let's end this day one here on Krimson's Corner. We officially did it, man. We made it through day one. Alright, let's get out of here and let's go home. Victorious in at least that. Alright, back home. Oh man, my shoulder's killing me. I went ahead and got some dinner to eat and also got to do my exercises. Hence why I'm holding my shoulder right now. Definitely painful right now. Oh, but got it done. Got my food, ready to get some sleep and end this day here on Crimson's Corner because I got to get up early for physical therapy once again. Can't believe I fell asleep in that parking lot, man. But I was exhausted. That's just proof of just how much I've been overworking myself lately. But that's kind of the deal. I've always been that way. I've always pushed myself really hard. And, well, this is the result of this. But we finally did it. We finally got through day one. We're finally starting Crimson's Corner officially now. Can't believe it. I've finally done it. So proud of myself for that number alone. And hopefully we'll continue this and won't let this fizzle out like we did before. Or should I say I did before. It's something I'm going to have to keep pushing myself at and keep doing. At least until it becomes almost like second nature. You know, how habits form basically. So anyways, I guess we're going to end it on that note. I want to thank y'all for joining me on this lovely, lovely first episode. First official episode. Even though I know, well, you had the one before this. No, that was not. That was more of the introductory. This is the first episode. But I want to thank y'all for joining me, and I hope you will keep following me along here on this journey of a poor man. And I just can't use words today. Hopefully you will continue to follow this progress, and hopefully we can see some lovely positive things come out of this, as well as a whole bunch of shenanigans. Anyways, if you happen to like this video, or any other video for that matter that's been coming along, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Become a Crimsonite and join me on the journey of a poor man. And let us find out what we can learn in this thing called life. Because that's something we got to keep on doing. We got to keep on learning. We got to keep on growing. We got to keep on making ourselves the best version of ourselves that we possibly can. Anyways, also, if you want to join me for my other content, in the cards is Road to the Ride. And it's also in the description below, but it's my documentary of my journey to make a bike ride across America happen. That bike ride, of course, is to raise money for cancer research as well as for cancer care, a company that helps those who can't afford treatment. So if you want to help me out there and support that journey by liking, commenting, and subscribing, go on over there and join me as I try to... I don't know. I'm just running out of words here. But yeah, if you want to join me on that journey, go over there, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. You know, help me out by spreading the word of what I'm trying to accomplish over there, which is to do my part in the fight against cancer. Also, while you're over there, though, on that channel or in the description below, there's a link for a GoFundMe page. It's the official GoFundMe page for Road to the Ride / Casey's Coming Around Again. That GoFundMe page is meant to fund the bike ride because, unfortunately, I wish I could do it on my own. I wish I could put all my money into it, and I do put what I can into it, but I know it's going to take people like you to help me make this bike ride happen. So if you want to be one of those lucky people that help me make this bike ride a reality, the links, like I said, on that channel, Road to the Ride, as well as the description. You can donate however much you want. I don't know if there's a minimum or whatnot. Probably $1, I'm sure, but any amount you can, it helps. It'll help me make this dream a reality. It'll give me the biggest thing ever in my life. The thing I've tried to accomplish since 2015. So, anyways, if you can, do it good. If you can't, well, I understand. Once again, I totally understand because finances are something I'm dealing with. And with everything going on, I know it can be hard. So if you can't, I understand. But if you can, awesome. Also, finally, in the description, I gotta quit doing that. Is another site called Buy Me a Coffee. It's where people like y'all, the viewers, can support your favorite YouTube channel creators like myself. There you can donate however much you want and help me out. All that money goes to make this channel bigger and better, to make it the best Krimson Kreations it possibly can be. So if you can help me out, great, because I want this to be a big channel. But if you cannot, once again, just like Road to the Ride and the GoFundMe page, I understand. Overall, what's really important is that my work gets out there. My creative talents finally shine. And you do that by liking, commenting, and subscribing to my videos, both here and Road to the Ride. And, you know, just show me the support that I need right now. All right? And I know I'm lost for words. I guess I'm between tired and feeling pain. It's just, it's not coming out natural, so I'm sorry. But on that note, I'll catch you on the next one. And this is Krimson, falling the hell out, absolutely, utterly in pain, taking his butt to bed, and guess what? He's signing off. Good night.